In this scenario where we're talking about people that are going abroad and having to give a talk at a professional level, what are the things that many of these speakers stumble into, the landmines, the things that they didn't know that they should have looked at?
Sure. A lot of them are, so here are some obvious ones. Cultural differences. Like you and I talked earlier about certain hand gestures that we use here in North America might be offensive somewhere else. Or there are slang words that we use that are not understandable there. References, local references that we wouldn't know about. So, you know, if we went off to, for example, we had one speaker who came to Canada just from here, from the US. He came to Canada and he used, all of his references were all NFL references, and a very small portion of our population really understands the NFL references. Now imagine if he took the NFL references and went to speak in Malaysia. They wouldn't understand any of it. So the local nuances, the references, you know, local things that are important to the local people, important news items of the day, all of these things become important to speakers, but particularly the cultural things, making mistakes in cultures that are offensive to them that we have no idea are offensive. And so that's the biggest one. So whenever I speak in a different country, I always check with people that I have there. What's acceptable, what's not acceptable. And oftentimes they will see what I'm doing, they'll watch a video, and they might come and they'll say, you know, that's probably not a good thing to do. Now, I don't speak in a lot of those countries where that happens, but I have colleagues who are constantly aware of that. Because, you know, as you and I talked earlier, you know, a hand gesture here is completely different there. This word here means something completely different there. So you need to be aware of those changes.